sir.
Scrolling through the screen so bright, a feast of stories in the night. One headline spicy, one's refined. Every bite feeds the curious mind. Flame's a dish, it's served so hot, we lap it up. Oh, we can't stop. A morsel here, a tidbit there. The bite connects us everywhere. Take a bite, feel the beat tonight. Breaking news under neon lights. A taste of fame in every line. The bite's the buzz, it's prime time. Drama, glamour, stories unfold. Every flash a treasure of gold. Secrets whispered through the vine. The bite reveals no place to hide. Rumors sizzle, the sparks ignite. A burst of truth, a dazzling bite. Gossip's loud, but oh, it's sweet. In this world we're on repeat. Take a bite, feel the beat tonight. Breaking news under neon lights. Red Sea solves her sticky floor. Big crush on stories 10 feet tall. Ticket stub in my pocket, cold drink, warm rocket. We're chasing shadows on the wall. From old black and white heartbreaks to wild car chase headaches, we rate it all and call it love. Laughing in the exit glow, every frame the inside joke. We live for that curtain above. Curtains up, cinema, roll the reel on everything we feel. From gold frame dreams to crooked plots that drop. To Oscar contenders, Razzie flops. We cheer, we grow, we still can't stop. Curtains up, cinema, this is where our hearts get caught. From old classics to the hits you love a lot. Fading with side by side. Popcorn wars, who took my side? You cry at scenes I barely catch. I stay through every credit. You say, who even read it? We argue, then we high-five the mismatch. Black tie praise, ready face misses. Golden statues, broken wishes. We toss our guesses at the screen. Yeah. Glorious and kind of awful. Still we mark each shaky shot full of some kid's impossible dream. Curtains up, cinema, roll the reel on everything we feel. From gold frame dreams to crooked plots that drop. To Oscar contenders, Razzie flops, we cheer. Hey. Oh, oh. Click on the screen, save all the names and the credits roll. Same safe hands on the wheel again, same store spun out of control. Then you walk in, script in your hand, fire in your eyes. Slide over, I'll drive this thing. Let's see what happens if we try. In the captain's chair, you're calling every shot from here. From the sequel to the pilot, can you turn the ship around this year? Take the reins, take control, grab the frame, grab the roll. In the captain's chair, we'll see if you can make it there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. A rebooted world, fanboards buzzing, they're watching close. Can you fix what they broke before? Give the heroes a high, not just a pose. A studio suit, sexy kid, don't rock the boat. You just smile, tear up their notes. Watch me keep this thing afloat. In the captain's chair. skies, I'm right here, I'm alive. You got one more twist for me, one more clue, one more mystery. Every frame I lean closer, every night it gets bolder. Take my hand, don't let go, we can chase it. Episode by episode, one episode at a time, we keep diving in. One episode at a time, let the story spin. Animated drama, sci-fi in the rain. One episode at a time, we do it all again. One episode at a time. One episode at a time. One episode at a time. Late night laughs and heartbreak spins. New faces, old wounds, paper thin. Tiny towns and crowded trains. Heroes lost in real life pain. And the monsters show their teeth. Then the silence starts to speak. Every ending leaves a spark. Every arc lights up the dark. Take my hand, don't let go, we can chase it. Episode by episode. Let's go. Morning dew on the path, bare feet in the grass. Pack tight, heart light, you can feel it in your hands. Pocket that one stone charm, little badge on your sleeve. Every turn says this is it, every sign says believe. It is time to leave the dock, look ahead, don't wait, don't stop, the sky's away. And so are you, one deep breath and push right through. It is time to start the day, start the day. Get on your own way, your own way. Your journey starts now, starts now. Get ready, get set, go. Get ready, get set, go. By the creek, by the hill, you learn the names of the trees. A wild spark in the reeds, a soft call in the breeze. You trade a grin for a spark, you trade fear for a flame. Every small brave step you take writes a story in the rain. It is time to leave the dock, look ahead, don't wait, don't stop, the sky's away. And so are you. Tune in, got a story in the flame. Late night rules, breaking news, we're calling out the name. Caveman on the screen with this crew in formation. Top 10 movie scene, we spin the conversation. So cross the line, come a little closer now. Hit the tribe, yeah, we're taking over now. Join the tribe, join the tribe. Must see TV, broadcast network. Must see TV, join the tribe, join the tribe. The caveman and his crew. Let's go, let's go. Cross the line, cross the line. Must see TV, broadcast network. Must see TV, join the tribe, join the tribe. More stories, more. Audio, narrative, revowing every frame. Analysis, top 10, we make the verdict plain. From the first scene to the end, we're reading every angle. If you want the truth tonight, we got the whole thing tangled. So cross the line, come a little closer now. Hit the tribe, yeah, we're taking over now. Join the tribe, join the tribe. Must see TV, broadcast. dish. It's served so hot, we lap it up. Oh, we can't stop. A morsel here, a tidbit there. The bite connects us everywhere. Take a bite, feel the beat tonight. Breaking news under neon lights. A taste of fame in every line. The bite's the buzz, it's prime time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Bite. We take a bite of the world of entertainment, one bite at a time. Crimson is here. Say hello, Crimson.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, yourself?
Good. Before we do anything, we want to give a big shout out to StreamYard right now for deleting everything from our dashboard. It was so wonderful. We were working in this, and you're like, Crimson was like, hey, bro, StreamYard's asking us to sign in again. Why? I don't know. Can I have your phone? Okay. Caveman? Yes. They deleted all of our intros and outros for whatever reason. I'm like, oh, that's fun. Aren't they helpful? And a big shout out goes to StreamYard for their technical support, for being just the best. We've been having audio issues, as you guys know. Well, I mean, you guys don't hear it. We hear it here, but you guys don't hear it. It's called live audio monitoring, StreamYard, and that's what we don't have. But we've been having audio issues where the intros keep getting compressed and uncompressed and all this nonsense. So we tried to talk to them. We're like, hey, what's up? We need some help. This is what's happening. Or your audio's crackling? No. This is happening. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough that we kind of don't know what's going on. And their response is, oh, can you record the issue for us? When we say it happens more often than not, we don't mean it happens all the time. How are we supposed to get on top of that where we don't even know when it's going to happen? StreamYard. So I just want to say thank you for that. Just help. You're just a phenomenal place. Just helping us makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there, StreamYard. You know what my rage looks like when I'm really not happy? I'm just going to take that. Let you simmer with that. And let's hope nothing else happens. Don't piss me off. All right. So now that's out of the way, Crimson. Let's go to the growls.
All right.
Yeah, you don't want to get this caveman angry.
Okay. Our first growl of today is coming from a God damn it.
Enunciate.
Mahamdul
Hassan.
Hassan.
Hassan. Oh, I like that. That sounds like a superhero. Mahamdul Hassan.
Yes.
He's here. He's ready to duel. So, from us to you, my friend, you got a great big bad caveman.
Our second one of today is coming from a Chifundo Amdala.
Chifundo Adala. From us to you, my friend, you got a great big bad caveman.
Our third one of today is coming from an AJ.
AJ. AJ. From us to you, AJ, you get a great big bad caveman.
And our last one of today is coming from an Ure Sun.
Ure son. Ure. Ure for you. From us to you, you got a great big bad caveman. And like always, guys, if you want to growl on this network, all you have to do is you do a bunch of things. Comment on one of our newer videos. That means this video that will flip over in an hour and a half. Like, that helps out as well. We'll see that. And if you joined recently, you'll get a growl as well. Or if you join the main profile. All right. And that's now you know. Dun, 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 dun. So we have a bunch of stories to get to. What story, Crimson, would you like to tackle first? We have a bunch.
Well, I mean, I suppose like if we want to talk box office,
Yeah. All right.
like predictions.
Yeah.
Like
Right? Because Spider-Man
getting
Brand
it?
New Day is coming out, right? Or it
Okay,
has
yeah.
come out. But
who'll be the victor? The Odyssey this week, or this coming week, or Spider-Man?
I think since the Odyssey only dropped 30% from week 1 to week 2, I don't think it's going to be a big drop from for the Odyssey. I think somewhere in the realm of $55 to $60 million.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's going to be number 2.
Yeah.
I do think Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be number 1. I don't think by much though. People are estimating 110, 115, 120 million dollars, 140 million dollars, or 150. I don't think it's going to be that. I just think because people are still going to see the Odyssey, right? There's people are still selling out movie theaters to go see this movie. So I don't think it's going to be. I think we're going to have a battle, and I think Spider-Man Brand New Day will come out on top. But I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to like 140. I think it's going to be somewhere in the realm of $95 million. So that's my prediction. Oh, what do you think?
I think it's gonna do better than what you're predicting. Like I think there's I don't know. I like Spider-Man. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessarily always true, but like I feel like it's pretty hard. Like a Spider-Man movie would have to be terrible,
Yeah.
in order for it to not cross like $1 billion.
Yes.
Right? So I'd say, I think it's gonna do 150.
Nah, I don't. It's not with the Odyssey out there. I think if the Odyssey wasn't still in theaters, absolutely, 160, 175 million dollars, I would be right there with you. But you have a problem. The Odyssey didn't drop from that much from week 1 to week 2, and I don't think it's going to drop significantly again. I think we're going to see another 20, 25%, 30% drop, right? I think that's the I think the Odyssey is going to take a bite out of the box office, a big bite, and it's going to take some of that money away from Spider-Man Brand New Day, but it could.
Well, I like my thing. I don't know if I mentioned this, but like there are two different demographics.
Yes,
right.
yeah,
Who'd be going to see these. I mean, I know it's not here, but in the States, like the Odyssey is an R-rated movie, right? So I'd say the demographics, like of Spider-Man versus, like, I wouldn't take my kids with me to see, or my hypothetical kids. I don't have kids. I'm not that old. Like if I were to hypothetically have kids,
that would be weird too if you had kids.
I mean, yeah,
because you're a kid.
I mean, I'm not that young, but okay, sorry. But I know from your perspective, yes. Anyways, but Yeah, I think it's two different demographics. So I mean, I wouldn't say that like I don't think Spider-Man is going to cannibalize, or the Odyssey is going to cannibalize that much, or not cannibalize is the wrong word, but it's going to take that much thunder away from Spider-Man, especially since like I think that there's a decent sized portion of people who would see Spider-Man but not the Odyssey.
That's true. That's
like,
fair.
But I don't
That's
think it goes the other way
point.
around. I think most people who would go see the Odyssey,
yeah,
will go see Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I mean,
fair.
I'm going to see Spider-Man tonight. So.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I should have. I mean, I should have been paying attention when you said the Odyssey was rated R in the States, and that's a good point. That's a very good point, right? You're not going to take your kids to see the Odyssey.
Yeah,
you're going to take them to see Spider-Man.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, like a lot of I mean, like I don't know what the exact data is around it, but like a lot of purchasing decisions are directed by kids, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you look at toys, for example, right? It's like they say it's like, oh, you know, you're not trying to win over the parents, you're trying to win over the kids, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So like, I'd say that's kind of like, for example, let's say you have a family of 4, right? The nuclear family or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and let's say you have like 2 young kids, or like, let's say like 2 10-year-olds, right?
Right.
And then you have 2 parents. Like, the parents are not going to take their 2 10-year-olds to see the Odyssey, but they'll take their 2 10-year-olds to see Spider-Man, right?
Right.
So
right.
That's double the amount of tickets that they'd be selling with Spider-Man. I mean, there's also a lot of people who outright refuse to go see an R-rated movie, right?
Right. Yeah. That's, you know, I that's why you're on this show, because you just bring that different perspective. And like, right, you're not taking your kids, like I said, to see the Odyssey. You're taking them to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. Is that enough, though? The question is that going to be enough, right? If the Odyssey dropped 60%, right? And in week 2 made like, say, $45 million.
Yeah.
I would have a completely different view. I would say absolutely Spider-Man Brand New Day, 150, 160, 175 million dollars. I would be that crazy with it. But just because of the staying power this movie seems to have, I'm not willing to go that high. I think Spider-Man will be number 1, but I just think the staying power of the Odyssey, I think you're going to have, like you were saying the other week, you're going to have people that are going to see it again and again and again. I think that's what's going to be a deciding factor in the box office, right?
Well, you know what I read this morning is that they're actually extending the theater run by a month in IMAX.
Yeah.
So like that's like clearly like they've come to a decision that it's like there's enough demand that they can keep this movie in theaters for an extra month, which in movie terms is like a century.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm still not willing to say over $100 million. I think it's going to, I think $95 million. It's definitely it's going to reach over $100 million worldwide. I think this movie is going to make $350 million overseas. Right? And I think the Odyssey is going to make overseas another $85 million overseas.
Yeah.
But I'm still not willing to Spider-Man Brand New Day domestic. I'm not willing to. But you could be right. You could be right. And we could have a situation where you and me could be wrong and right at the same time. Again. Yeah. But that's our opinions. That's our thoughts. We want to know from you now. That's right. I'm talking to. Am I pointing in the right direction?
Oh, yes, you're pointing.
Okay. I'm talking to you. What do you think? What are your opinions? Yeah, do you want to get in on this action? Make a prediction. Why not? Go nuts. Nothing's on the line except your soul.
Whoa.
I will banish you to the Shadow Realm if you're wrong. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, we move on to another topic about the another category, another story involving the Odyssey. A couple weeks ago, Crimson, you may not know this, but the Odyssey leaked on X.
Yes.
In HD. Someone is about to lose their thumbs. Now, from all accounts, what I've heard, they know who's leaked it. That's it. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, guys. I have no idea. You think people are going to tell me while having this show? Absolutely not. But from what I understand, they know who it is, and someone's about to lose their thumb. So let's talk about this. First of all, Crimson, how does this happen? You know, like I have no idea how this happened. Right? Like, I don't know who, what, where, and when, and why. But I want to know how they did this. Right? I mean, the film was being shot. Was there a DP? Was there like a extra hand on set recording all this? Probably not, because they would have had to like snag it in post. And usually the edit room is like locked and sealed. Only the director and producer can go in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just so bizarre. Once I heard this story, I'm like, this can't be true. I went on, I'm like, oh my God, it is. I didn't watch it. I actually paid to see this movie. But I don't understand how this happened. You know, when things happen like this, and they happen very rarely, seems like this year it's happening. What happened another time? I forget the film.
It keeps happening.
Yeah, it keeps.
Well, I mean, this is kind of topical. Is like Avatar: Aang, The Last Airbender. That movie got leaked 6 months ahead of when it was supposed to be released, like the entire movie.
And the guy got fired. Yeah.
I think it was last year, I want to say. I don't remember what the movie's called, but the Garfield movie.
Yeah.
That movie, the entire movie leaked online.
Yeah.
Like, while it was still in theaters. So, I mean, same thing happened there, right?
Right.
So, I mean, I think sometimes what's happened is, like, disgruntled employees have just been like, oh, fuck it. Like,
yeah.
Pardon my French.
Yeah. It's weird. It is weird because how did they get it? Like, this stuff is locked up tighter than my ex-wife. She'll love this, by the way. She'll watch this, and the lawyers and the judge that have to pay alimony every month. The judge is going to love this. But I was making a joke. Extra 200,000 grand. Okay. All right. I thought you loved it. I thought you would have. That's why I made the joke. But I just don't understand how this keeps happening. Right? And I know a lot of people think that this is like a PR campaign. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a PR campaign. The calculations to the Odyssey, when that got leaked, it cost the studio tens of millions of dollars. Because people, like 100,000 million people, millions of people watched that. Now they're not going to the theater to watch it. Avatar, the same thing of Avatar. It's going to be quite interesting, like, what happens next, right? Like, no one's going to say anything. Like, I can't get anybody to say anything. But, you know, you're just wondering, right? How does this happen? Why does it? We all understand why it happened, but how do these employees get the full movie? Right? With music and all this kind of stuff. right? It's just, you'd have to wait for the exact right time to do it, right? But everybody is watching everything. So where does that come into play? How do you make sure in the right time to snag it and put it, first of all, to upload anything to X? I don't know if you know this, Crimson, especially a 3-hour movie. How long do you think that would take? In HD?
I mean,
that would take like what? A day at least?
No. Well, I mean, if like, I mean, I've seen like MKV files like that are like an hour long, and like they can get them pretty small, like around like 1.5 gigs.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, I mean, a few years ago, the Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
It got leaked on, not leaked ahead of time. That would be disastrous. But like, it got leaked during its theater run as well, right? And like, I mean, it seems to happen a lot on X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I think it's just because, like, I mean, Elon Musk fired all of the moderators.
Yeah.
So like,
I think that's
basically, essentially, I mean, no one's checking on this stuff, and like they basically just have a horde of bots looking over this stuff.
Yeah.
And like they need people to actually, you know.
I think the solution here is all these studios don't have Twitter accounts. Like, make sure all your employees sign something, and then you look at their Twitter. If they have a Twitter account, they're locked out of it for that movie's run. I think that's the solution to me. When you think that's the only solution I can think of to stop this from happening.
I mean, it seems a bit extreme. Like, someone having a Twitter account means they're like locked out.
But I mean, the consequences are like millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? Well, I mean, so what are you going to do?
I mean, who's to say that, like, you know, someone with an Instagram account or any kind of like self-hosted like video platform, really, like, I mean, they could send it out to like pirate sites. Like, there's so many things they could do. Right?
Yeah, I think the correct thing to do at that point, what Tarantino does all the time on his movies, right? Mm-hmm. Is everybody leaves their phones and technology at the door, right? Until the movie releases or something like that. I think that's, I mean, these studios are going to have to look at that, because this is now it's a problem. It's a big problem. And that would be the logical solution for me to do. I mean, if I was at a studio and one of my multi-million-dollar films got released, it would be a new policy. All right, until this film releases, you're going to leave all your technology at the door when you're working on this film. That's it. That seems, for me, to be the logical answer. But we want to know what you guys think down below in the comment section. And now we move on to a bizarre story, Crimson. A bizarre story. And kind of, we have the poster. So, beside me. So what happened? What happened? I would like to know the same question when I was researching this story. Oh my God. I'm not going to say the author's name. I'm going to butcher it. The author of Children of Blood and Bone sold the rights to make this movie to Paramount quite some time ago. And the movie's releasing in 5 months. Correct, Crimson? In 5 months.
Yes, in January.
All right. And there was a Variety story, I believe it was yesterday or a week ago. Now there's been grumblings of this author, this co-writer, same person that wrote all 3 of the books, was not very happy. Was not happy. And in an article on Variety, the article says the author of Children of Blood and Bone wants nothing to do with the movie and was very frustrated on set. And that's it. I am paraphrasing there, but that is it. Now, I think this is a good opportunity to let people in on how non-disclosure agreements work. So we call them NDAs, NAs or NDAs. Yeah, NDAs. That's not NDAs. Jesus Christ, sounds like a biological disease. No, NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, and they're very serious. We talk about them all the time. On this, we should talk about them more on this network. So, what non-disclosure agreements are? It's when you work on a project for a big studio. We have them. Here, we use them all the time here. When you work on a big project, whether it be a show, a series, a movie, a studio, a franchise, anything in Hollywood, an anime or animation, or if you work with Pixar, if you work with any big project, big, small, sometimes we use non-disclosure agreements. Non-disclosure agreements are exactly what it says on the tin. Non-disclosure meaning you will not disclose anything to the public. You will not talk about this film to the public. You will not go on a podcast and talk about this film in public. You will not, in public, discuss this movie at any one time until or after the movie is released. And in the actual contracts, they have disseminatory clauses, meaning you cannot talk about this film in any way. You cannot talk ill about this movie. You cannot bash this movie before this movie is released. You cannot respond to comments about your time on set. Anything to do with the film, you cannot talk about. Right? Crimson, you probably have experience with this. Oh, you can't. That's right. That's the whole point of NDAs. You can't talk about.
Yes, I've been under NDAs.
Yeah, and they have more wording attached, but essentially that's what it is, right, Crimson? It's you can't talk about the project while you're working on it. You can't bash this movie in any way. You even when the movie is coming out in theaters, you can't say anything. And when I say anything, I mean you can't talk about nothing. You can't do it. You just can't. So it's really weird that the author and co-writer of the film decided to do this. Okay? First of all, there is no context to the story. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened on set. We don't know who, what, where, when, and why. All we know, something happened on set, and a story came out about it on Variety. That's all we know. That's it. That is it. However, she did break some kind of NDA. Because when a movie is coming out, 5 months out, and you talk about the film, and you say to your audience, "It was the worst experience of my life. I won't go to the release. I won't see it in theater." You are telling your audience not to go see that film. So Paramount gave you all this money to make a movie based on your books. If the movie does really well, it's gonna be a trilogy. There's 3 books out there. There's 3-4 books out there, I think. Gave you a lot of money. Gave you a shit ton of money. They gave you life-changing monies. Probably, we're talking, I don't know, $6, $7, $8 million. That's a lot of goddamn money. That's a lot of money. Paramount, they went to bid on this. A lot of other studios were involved in this, in bidding for this project. And Paramount won. They were declared the winner by you. You said, yes, these are the people I want to work with. And this is the studio I want my movies coming out. I want this studio to produce my movies. I will take your money. You have won. Pass go. Collect $200. They gave you a lot of money to do this. They gave you a lot of money. They gave you a shit ton of money. Okay? Now, I am not disclaiming, or I'm not saying what she went on the set. We're not discounting that, right, Crimson? We're not saying it's valid. We're not saying it's invalid. It might have been. It might have been. It might have been a real thing. It might have been a real thing. It might have been legit. Something may have happened to her that's completely fair. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I'm not discounting that, people. I'm not saying what she experienced on set was... I'm not discrediting that whatsoever. But we don't know at the end of the day. But at the same time, I'm not invalidating what happened, what might have happened on set. I'm not doing that. Her experiences are her experiences, and if she honestly felt like that, she got wronged in some way, then that's totally fair. But Paramount paid a lot of money. They're making a movie. It's releasing in 5 months. And you willingly signed that non-disclosure agreement. No one put a gun to your head. You said, this is the studio I want to work with. They got Viola Davis to be in this film. She was in The Woman King. She's a big proponent of black film, making black film for young black African American people. You signed it. You said, Paramount, I want you guys in charge of this. No one put a gun to your head. And what happened? When they gave you all this money, they gave you a piece of paper and say, okay, what we're going to do is this. Here's the contract. You can't talk bad about this movie before it comes out. You can't tell about your experience on set. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't talk in public. You can't do podcasts and updating people about this film until this film is released. That's what you did. That's what you decided. No one put a gun to your head. And what should have you done? But you're saying, caveman. Then what should have happened? She should have not said anything. Mum's the word, folks. I know that's not what you want to hear, but mum is the word. This is very serious. This is going to cost Paramount possibly millions and millions and millions of dollars. And guess what? It's fine to say, oh, you know, she should have said something. She should go more into detail. But you know what? You're not only hurting yourself here, because now no studio is going to want to work with you. I mean, that's the truth. But you're hurting other people that are involved in this project. People that had nothing to do with on-set behavior or what you experienced on set. VFX artists, extras, camera crews, catering people. It's a big thing. Guys, when a movie comes to your town or city, it's a business. It's a business that grabs everybody from all walks of life and say, you want to work on this film? So when you do something like this, you're being selfish. I'm not discrediting what she experienced on set. You know, being an author, coming from the author and being in the film industry and entertainment industry is, I'm not going to deny it. It's different. Sometimes it's a ocean with sharks and disgusting behavior. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that at all. I admit. And those people need to be weeded out for the scum they are. But no one put a gun to your head and said, sign it. You chose Paramount. That's on you. That's on you. I'm sorry it is. People, I apologize. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. You sign the contract. You pick Paramount. And now you took it upon yourself to bash the movie 5 months out. You discredit everyone that worked on that film. You think you're discrediting Paramount, but you're not. You're discrediting everybody else that worked on the film. Every person, every man, woman, child that were innocent in your experiences. You did that by yourself. That's why these contracts are very, very strict. You can say, yeah, fuck the man. Fuck Paramount. Fuck Warner Brothers. Fuck Disney. Fuck Lionsgate. Fuck Amazon Prime. Fuck Netflix. But it's easy to do that. It's harder to look deeper. When you do this, you are hurting more people than you realized. You're hurting yourself because guess what? No one's going to want to work with you now. You're done. You're done. Apple's not going to want to touch you with a 10-foot pole. Disney's not going to touch you with a 10-foot pole. They're probably really happy that they didn't get this project now. 20th Century is not going to touch you. Warner Brothers, it's not going to. Paramount. Crimson, do you think they're going to want to work with her after this?
Probably not.
No. It's a big thing. There's more people than just you and your experiences. And again, I'm not discrediting what happened to her. I'm not. But when you do this, you're hurting so much more. You're not hurting the people that you think you are. You're not. You're not. You think you're hurting Paramount? You're not hurting Paramount at all. You're not. Who do you think you're hurting at the end of the day? You're hurting Joe Schmo, that's a camera director that needs this movie to make money so he can put food on the table. That's who you're hurting. That's why this is a big deal. And that's why non-disclosure agreements exist. That's why they exist, for this reason. You've just defamed your own movie. You've done so much damage you don't even realize. And guess what? This movie might be good. It might be good. It might be one of the best YA movies in the last 10 years. But guess what? Because of what you did, no one's going to see the film. Your audience is not going to see the film. And you made the movie for them. For them. You pissed off Viola Davis. Why would you want to piss off Viola Davis? Why would you want to do that? You've heard so much. Guys, this is so bad and disgusting on multiple levels. I'm not denying, once again, what she experienced on set. I'm not denying that. But when you sign a contract, you make a commitment. Writing a book is easy because it's just yourself. Being involved in a movie is a totally different beast. And maybe she couldn't handle the pressure. And there's a lot of pressure. Directors, sometimes, depending on the director, demand a lot. A lot. And maybe she wasn't comfortable with that. Maybe she went on set and like, oh, this director's a fucking jackass. And a jerk. But you have to remember something, guys. Every time you hear that come out, there's millions of dollars on the line. You have no time to be friends sometimes. You have no time to do that. You have no time to be like buddy and let's have... No. You need to make this movie on schedule. And maybe she wasn't ready for that level of commitment. Maybe she just wanted everybody to be friends and everybody was in work mode. And maybe she got there right. But I don't know. But I'm not discrediting her experiences on set. But you chose Paramount. You signed a non-disclosure agreement. Nobody told you to do it. You needed to uphold your part of the bargain. And because you didn't, now more people than just you are going to suffer for your selfish act. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with that. We will be back tonight with the season finale to D&D Storytime Clue. And what did we learn from last time, Crimson? Methane is a gas.
Perchance.
It's perchance.
Perchance we learned something.
Yeah. Perchance. It's yeah. Maybe the thing we learned is poop is gas. Maybe. So guys, that will do it for me. We'll see you tonight. And Crimson did what we've been saying all along. And you guys need to do it too. Cross the line. Join the tribe. A club for life. Peace.
Drama, glamour, stories unfold. Every flash a treasure of gold. Secrets whispered.